Welcome to this short video where I just wanted to share an afternoon without rain, where I had some time to sift some compost that I made last year. So this compost has been in the making for about a year. I will spread the compost in the polytunnel that you see in the back. It has an extra tarp over it because it had some wind damage during a winter storm. But even so, I will start preparing the beds now. This was a day without rain, and I used these coffee sacks on top to keep any weeds out, and it also manages moisture. You can see the compost is relatively dry on top, but I'd rather have that at this point than soggy. We had so much rain this year. The compost is made from coffee chaff and wood chips. The wood chips I make myself. We have a small chipper and it produces small chips, which is also why it's so fine-grained, the compost that you can see. And the other material that I put in was coffee chaff, that is the outermost layer of a coffee bean. When you roast it, it dries out and flies off the bean, and I have a friend who can supply me with that from their roastery. As you can see, this is larvae. This will become a green beetle with a very nice shiny outer skin, and it breaks down decaying woody material. So I like them in the compost pile. I will sift this compost and put them in the next compost pile that will then be turned once I've emptied this bin. This compost has been here for about a year, turned 3 times, heated up in between, so I'm fairly certain that there shouldn't be too many weed seeds in here. The coffee chaff brings in a lot of nitrogen, and I think that matches quite well with the wood chips. The coffee chaff can be quite sticky though when it's wet and raw, and mixing it with the woody material has been a favorite of mine for a couple of years now. It does take a little bit to break down. There are some toxins in the chaff that is present initially that can suppress the microbial life, but I think after some time it sort of wears off or is broken down, or I don't know what actually breaks it down, but it doesn't take too long before a lot of red wigglers and these beetle larvae move into this pile. So I don't think it should be an issue, and there is quite a lot of literature on composting chaff, so I do feel confident doing it. As you can see, I'm only spreading a thin layer here. This is really I'm really spreading this for microbial reasons and also some nutrition, but I will add some more compost later that we buy in and some that we produce. So this is just a little addition here at the end of the winter. Later we'll have tomatoes here again, but right now we have some overwintering kale. So that was it, and I hope you enjoyed this little video on sifting and spreading our compost. Thank you.